That nigga forgot how to count.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. Got another full house tonight, and we'll be talking about Drake and Aiden Ross getting sued for their steak promotions over these last few years. If you're on the internet, if you scroll all the time, you probably see that steaks.com on people's videos being promoted. It's gambling being promoted. And Drake's been a big face of that the last few years. He'll go and do streams on there, play roulette, be betting like $1 million, hitting $1 million, and just like, making it seem like you could go there and just hit, and it's just easy to win. But we all know, if you know anything about gambling, you know the risks of gambling, and I don't think the lawsuit essentially is just going to be something that takes Drake out, or they'll prove that he did something wrong. Because I believe that gambling on stake is illegal even in America. I think you have to have a VPN to even get on there. So you got to do some tricks to even get on stake if you live in America. But yeah, they're in this lawsuit basically promoting gambling, and obviously people lost a lot of money. So what y'all thoughts on that tonight, man?
So they saw him because they decided to take their money and go and bet with it.
That's what I'm getting at, because even the article, I think that production has it's basically states in there that him, Aiden Ross, and then one other guy of the last name to win was saying that how they basically went and they promoted the gambling on sites, or what, on the gambling site, and how people try to say that they felt that they were just supposed to go on there and have fun and all this, that, and the third. It sounds like a whole lot of BS to me.
So what about the other betting sites like fucking DraftKings and all them? They got celebrities and stuff promoting them, and people going on there and betting it, and I'm pretty sure losing a lot of damn money too. My thing is this: y'all know they celebrities. They are getting paid to promote. This is their job, and they did their job. They promoted it, and y'all went over there and spent y'all damn money and lost it. This is what they was paying them to do: promote the shit. So why are they getting sued? Is what I'm trying to figure out, because it doesn't make sense.
And also, I think I don't know exactly if this is in the actual documents of them being sued or whatnot, but I believe Stake essentially gave them house money to bet with. So Drake, Aiden, all these people that were the faces of Stake and promoting it never really used their own money to gamble. They were using house money. So I don't necessarily know if that is in the documents, but I'm pretty sure that was something that I saw yesterday that was brought up. But to me, it's
the article that we got pulled up now, it says that the rap superstar Drake and popular video game streamer Aiden Ross are facing class action lawsuit for allegedly promoting an online sweepstakes casino using the earned proceeds to create fraudulent streams of Drake's music. In documents filed December 31st in Virginia's federal court and reviewed by multiple outlets, have accused Drake, Aiden Ross, an Australian native by the name of George Wynn, of partnering with the website Stake to prey upon consumers and expose them to substantial risk of gambling addiction. So we going deep now. Like we blaming Drake for gambling addiction now. So
and also
this
yeah, my bad, man, Socrates. But also, I think that was the main thing that I heard yesterday too, was that they were using some of that money to promote, to not promote, but to uplift Drake's streams as well. Like they were using it as like a way to make Drake get more streams. I don't know that they're taking the money that they're winning or whatnot, or Stake was behind, help push some of his streams, basically giving him
Yes.
artificial streams.
So,
essentially.
so maybe that was his way of getting paid.
Could be, you know.
Yes, but that's illegal because you know how these streaming services work. The streaming services take all the streams together and they pay out per stream, or they pay out a percentage of those streams to all the artists. So when you start faking some streams, it's taken away from other artists. So it's an interconnected game, and it's against the law. So this is a serious case.
How are they finding out about this stuff?
Dude, all this technology, they could find your ass in a damn haystack with cameras that can identify a pimple on your ass.
And also you gotta look at it, the Kendrick and Drake battle. The whole Kendrick and Drake battle was about streaming and streams and who's botting and who's really listening to who not like us, who really listening to all the Drake's disses. It was like a whole thing about who's streaming, what's real, what's not real. So it's still kind of, I think it's still kind of a overflow of the Kendrick battle. People trying to see Drake fall, and you got to remember Drake just got out of trying to sue Universal. We got to remember
That's
that.
what I was about to say. I ain't mad about him getting sued. I'm mad for the reason that he's getting sued. I understand this could be just karma from what you tried to do with Kendrick and shit. So you deserve to be sued at some point. But like for the reasoning, like this shit just dumb and outlandish, bro. Like this is crazy. This man is getting sued because you took your money and lost it.
I mean, but that's what the court systems are for. Because sometimes people gonna go as far as they can and get what they can from it. But the court's gonna have to throw it out and say, this
shit shouldn't even never hit the media, bro. This shit should never even this is stupid.
Well, that part of it, yes. But the other part of it where they talking about faking streams, that's a very serious charge.
Yeah,
that's a federal charge. You know what I'm saying?
But this,
when you start messing with these gambling sites and stuff, you also get into financial crimes, and that's governed by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. And those are, I guess you could say, what, blue collar crimes or white collar crimes? One of them. And so that is a crime. Let's just say you can get some time behind it. We'll see. When you go up against the big dogs, Drake tried to go up against the big dog, the biggest dog, UMG, and that's Universal Music Group.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like this is just a ploy to destroy him. And sucks for Aiden Ross because he gotta go down with this shit. I don't know. I ain't never watched none of his screens. I couldn't tell you nothing about that kid. But that shit crazy.
This goes back into saying that Drake was an industry plant himself, putting together, Aiden Ross, which is a streamer. Like you said, you don't know much about him, but he is big in the streaming world. And of course, Drake kind of hangs around other people who are prominent in their field. So if it's a big soccer player, if it's a big football player, a big basketball player, Drake gonna be somewhere around him. So he real friendly toward, some other guys who are at the top. And this guy's one of the top streamers in the world.
Hey, well, I want to see how this lawsuit gonna turn out. Like, but this shit is crazy.
Yeah. And on the other side with Aiden, he be talking a lot of cash shit. So I definitely don't feel sorry for that motherfucker because he be talking cash shit on this stream.
Yeah, now if you're familiar with Aiden Ross, yes, he has a lot of rage bait material. He does a lot of the same stuff that we were talking about with Ray J, playing little gay games and stuff. He does a lot of the rage bait.
You got him and 6ix9ine, another dude got a new song dissing like Lil Durk and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a comedy diss song.
Well, and he just did some, like you said, rage bait with the the L.A. Rams, the L.A. Rams receiver. He just had him do an anti-Semitic salute a few weeks ago.
Puka Nakua got Puka
Yeah.
Nakua in trouble. Yep.
Uh-huh. And he had him, even though he's Jewish himself, he knows all the Jewish slander stuff and all of that. And he had old boy do that on his stream and trying to
Oh boy, got in trouble.
yeah, and basically put old boy in a whole bunch of hot water. So you see like his character and the way that he think.
He been bringing Charleston White on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
Playing gay with Charleston.
let's not say he got nobody in trouble because you're a grown ass man. You
Yeah,
chose to do this shit.
but I'm
This
not
man
gonna say
ain't
got him
get
in
you in no
trouble,
trouble.
but he finessed. He did something. He did
He
something.
do stuff like
Homie
that,
was homie wasn't ignorant. Homie was ignorant about what he was trying to show him to do. He
Yeah,
didn't know,
bro.
He didn't know what he was
He didn't.
doing. You know what I'm saying? And Aiden knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? He in there having fun on the stream. He not thinking that this got anything to do with
And he on
anti-Semitic, going at somebody's race or religion or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't know that.
And,
So
and
that
that's why Aiden had to go to Kick because he had done stuff and he got kicked off of these other sites too because he's been doing a lot. But like Popeye, I mean, Mel Socrates was saying like he's not real familiar with him, but it's he got a mostly white audience, I would say.
Yeah,
and
he does.
now he's trying to tap into more the black audience where he's bringing on these athletes and he's bringing on Charleston White and playing these little games and stuff. So,
But he just and he's now he going back and forth with a lot of black streamers and black content creators because he just said something about Dolce and about her being an industry plant and nobody listening to her, and then he started getting racial with it. So
Yeah,
and
sorry.
Glasses Malone.
yeah,
Glasses Malone came to her defense saying that what I'm saying, when he see him whatever and again
I was
a
just
lot
about to
more
say
of the
that.
drama.
Why ain't nobody beat his ass yet? Like,
And
but
that's what-
I've seen.
People like him. It's hard to get. People like him. It's hard for him to get touched. It ain't really that simple.
Yeah,
Not
I'm pretty
really,
sure
I mean-
he probably got about 50 security guards with him at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Man, Aiden Ross had a scream a couple years back where he was calling black people monkeys and all that shit, and
Yeah, him
This
and
is all
that
type of
neon
crazy
boy.
shit.
You niggas
Him
still
and that
fucking with
neon
him?
boy.
Boy, that boy
Yeah,
could,
yeah.
man.
I don't
yeah.
think
Then when he went on,
his fan
when he
base is
Breakfast Club, they when he went on Breakfast Club, they did what they did to him and brought up some of his old comments, and everybody
yeah,
hollering
yeah.
about they mistreated him, they did him wrong, and all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Nah, he
neon.
was giving that
plays the
nigga.
victim. He'll play
Yeah,
He
the
was giving that
victim.
nigga a taste
Neon.
of his own medicine, and he didn't like that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for that nigga no type of way.
Yeah, neon.
Then he just called Casanat a fucking monkey or whatever the fuck. What he had to say about him?
He talking about Casanet Mall. They're talking about like something about like her and Harriet Tubman or some shit like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is recent, goddammit. Like this was a couple weeks ago,
Yeah,
like a week or so ago.
because so quote unquote he helped I Show Speed and Kai go to the next level, even though they already had their streaming stuff popping. When they went over to Aiden, it's like they kind of got a little notch up, but they done passed Aiden. Kai and Speed done passed Aiden, by miles in the streaming game. But he, like I said, like we've been saying, Buddy is just an underhanded racist, and he using black people and he using the culture to make money. That's what he doing. He don't care about anybody within the culture. He just trying to make money off you. That's what a lot of these streaming guys is doing. A lot of these white streamers, in my opinion, they using the culture for bringing a rapper on, bringing a sports player on, but they don't really.
Oh,
rock
who is
with
this
you like
dude
that.
talking about? This dude say, "Shut your bitch ass up, bro."
Let me go to the comments.
In the comments, the boy talking to you, I think.
I saw that, but then I looked at it.
Yeah, he trolling all the way. He trolling. You got
Yeah,
somebody Down
yeah.
syndrome as a PFP. Like, come on, bro, get off here, man. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Fuck out of here, dog. That ain't you. Might be your brother though, but that ain't you. But but yeah, Aiden, I don't feel sorry for dude. Like, once again, Buddy done put himself where he's at, and I'm pretty sure won't nothing really come out the lawsuit. I mean,
Probably not.
somebody
Especially
might
him
get
being
paid.
black.
They they might throw a little bit of money to somebody, but I think it's more so coming after Drake because, you know, Drake done made so many enemies, so many different places.
What's about to happen, that discovery phase of that trial is going to be crazy. We're going to learn a lot of stuff, just like we learned during the R. Kelly trial, just like we learned during the Bill Cosby, just like we learned during the Diddy trial. You're going to learn all the facts. And then we're going to have to stop saying allegedly at that point, because then it's going to be a fact when they come out in the discovery phase of what stuff. And that's all I think UMG is about to do, is embarrass Drake. They about to embarrass Drake, bro.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, and I feel like that's all this is. This is just a way to get back at him for suing, trying to sue and all that shit.
Yeah, and he was doing
to be an innocent bystander. Well, not innocent, but you know, he got to go down with the shit.
And Drake was doing stuff with Lucian Grange's daughter or granddaughter or something. Like, he was throwing little shots on IG with her pictures and doing subliminals and all of this. So, like, yeah, it go deeper than just him trying to sue for that money. He's trying to.
I mean, but also, yeah, you're right. It do go deeper than we know about. But also, just on another level, how you gonna point us out, bro, when you doing the same shit? So, and you know we know. So, you know we know that you doing what we doing, but you pointing at us. So of course we're gonna point back at you. Like, it's only natural. So the bots, the streams, or whatever else was faking. Everybody was doing it because we now know that Young Thug was doing it, right? With the Gunna album. Now that those conversations that came out. So now, you know, over time, when we get more information on a lot of this stuff, it's like, oh, okay, that's common knowledge now. Yeah. So if Drake is doing it, Young Thug is doing it, he alleging that Kendrick did it, they all fucking doing it.
So, it's the industry.
So everybody cheating.
Yeah, cool, because nobody's consuming music at that high of a level. Nobody going and buying a straight album physically from the store, because now you got how many streaming apps, you got how many social media apps.
And you can get the shit for free.
And you can get it for free. And then also the rappers are diminishing they look by going on all these streaming platforms and going to these streamers and talking and all that. Remember, rappers had a mystique when we grew up.
There's nothing mysterious about them anymore.
Yeah, rappers had a mystique when we was growing up. We didn't see them every day. We seen them on TV, and then if you go to their show, that was it. And then if you live in a major city or something, and people used to always come your way, you might see them in your mall, or, you know what I mean? You might run down and see somebody in real life.
When the DVDs hit, you know, that was the most you saw of that was the most you saw of rappers and their personality. Now,
that's why it's kind of hard to be a superstar these days, because it's social media.
Yeah. Rapper was like actors, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see a movie star, that's how they were. But now they so accessible, like, shit.
You a lame ass. We can see you a lame ass nigga for real.
Yeah, you really see they whole true personality, and you be like, bro, I can't believe I used to want, like, listen to this nigga shit. Or I used to like this nigga, man. This nigga lame as fuck. And that's a lot of them.
Yeah, you can't even be starstruck these days.
No.
Shout out to everybody that made it to 2026. Man, you right. Back then, you could really think back and say how lucky you are to have lived through the time where it wasn't like this. You know, you had to go and listen to a CD, or you could dub over a tape. You would have to wait on your song on the radio to try to record it was all
remember
those
them
experiences.
Days? Yeah, kiss you on the top of that tape so you can record over it.
Right. Actually being outside every day, all day.
Man, these young motherfuckers don't know nothing about that though. They don't know nothing about a CD or a cassette tape and shit like that. They don't know how hard
burning the CD from LimeWire and shit.
Well, they don't know how hard it was to have to watch a TV show, but then you gotta sit through and watch the whole commercial. You can't fast forward through the commercials and shit.
I don't remember back then.
Or renting the movie, and then when you gotta take it back, you gotta rewind it.
I never remember people saying, "Oh, I'm just bored." Back then, there was no boredom. You could just go outside.
You would find some fun.
Well, we made shit, man.
You would make your own fun, make up your own game.
Like, we had fun, man. These kids don't know how to have no motherfucking fun no more. Shit.
Man, your favorite rapper, you know all the details of his ass.
Man,
He
everything.
He ain't shit.
Yeah,
Now,
boy.
shit. All you gotta do is just click a button and get all the information you want to get. You ain't gotta go nowhere to get it. You ain't gotta go buy it. If you want to listen to some music, it's already out on YouTube and all that shit. Like, you ain't gotta buy CDs no more. You ain't gotta pre-order CDs no more.
No. And that is why, just to loop it back, that's why these guys got to use these bots and make artificial volume to what they're doing, and so people will consume it, because essentially they still have the machine. They have the machine behind them. They have the machine that'll push them and put their image in front of everybody, so they can get people to go and do these payola type activities, buying streams and making it look like you're more influential than you actually are. So
I ain't gonna lie, I wonder how these motherfuckers still making money. I'm like, God damn, how these motherfuckers still making all this goddamn money? It seems like they making more money now than they were back in the day. I mean, which they are, but like, it's like, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
But now we know. They all cheap. Nikki tried to tell us. Nikki tried to warn us. We ain't want to listen. We thought she was crazy. We thought she was coked out and crazy. She been telling us this shit.
You know, a lot of people in the industry have. But like, comment, subscribe, share. TGC podcast. Stay locked in with us, man. We're gonna see where this gambling stuff goes, but tap in.
Hey, and don't forget, hit that notification bell, man. Choose life.